everybody, Jared here for TGN Technology and the Smoking Android. And today, well, I'm down here at the beach to kind of prove a point to you guys. Now, you're probably wondering, what's he doing at the beach when this is a review channel, right? Well, the fact of the matter is that the marriage between technology and the Olympics over time, especially that of recently in the 2012 Olympics, has greatly improved, greatly improved. And by that, I mean, you know, way back in the day, you know, obviously when the Olympics first started, you know, people, the only way they were able to see or view any of the Olympic games was to, you know, head on down there, you know, by boat, horse carriage, or by walking stick. And, you know, further along from there, then it started being broadcasted to radios, things like that, all across the world. So everybody around the world was able to see, or at least hear, you know, what was going on with their country, and so on and so forth. Then a little bit further along from that, TV came into play, and the Olympics were being broadcasted to all of these different TVs all over the world from different networks, and it was really cool for everybody to actually be able to see and cheer on their countries and so on. But as of recently, especially now, 2012, with the London 2012 Olympics, it's gone far beyond that. Now we have internet, we have satellite and or, you know, fiber optic cable television, as well as your mobile phone. Now, what does that mean for you? So obviously you can watch the Olympics on your TV, and obviously you can probably watch the Olympics on your computer via the internet. Which in itself is really cool because, I mean, if you're out and about and you've got your laptop and maybe you have a Wi-Fi signal or you've got a data stick or something like that, you're able to get coverage of the Olympics wherever you go. Now, with that said, being a reviewer, we often get emails from carriers or manufacturers, things like that, about, you know, special coverage, things on services that they offer. And this time it was no exception. One of the emails that I've been sent recently was from Bell Mobility. For those of you that don't know, they're a really large mobile carrier out here, and they've also got television, and they're the ones who kind of run CTV out here in Canada, a big news network. And so in that email, it kind of started explaining to me all the different ways that you can access the Olympic Games via those three media sources, you know, TV, internet, and your mobile phone. And so as I started reading, I was like, man, this is really cool. I really want to do a video about the marriage between technology and the Olympics, because the whole reason why I'm out here is to show you guys that, you know, out in the middle of nowhere at some beach far away from where I live, I've got my Samsung Galaxy S3, which on a side note is actually the 2012 London Olympic Games official smartphone. Pretty cool stuff there. But I'm here to prove to you that, you know, you can actually be anywhere you want, provided you've got a cellular coverage, obviously, a cellular signal. But you can be anywhere you want, and you can take the Olympics with you. Now, as far as, and we'll get into the mobile app in just a second, because it's really fantastic, and I'm really excited to show you guys. But first off, you know, just like getting back to Bell Mobility and Bell as a company in itself and their services that they're offering for customers, things like that, to be able to watch the Olympics, you know, on their television, from what I've read, they're going to have over 1,100 hours of recorded content of games and competitions and things like that, all that Olympic stuff. 1,100 hours. That's a lot of hours. So, I mean, even when the Olympic Games is over and done with, you can still make sure and be sure that you can watch all those games and all those competitions still. So, I mean, mind you, several months after the fact, you'll probably still be watching the games. However, the option is still there. You don't have to miss anything. You can stay up to date with the Olympics without missing a beat, and I thought that was fantastic. Now, furthermore, going to their, oh, actually, you know what? Getting back to TV, they've actually got this Mosaic channel, which I thought was really cool. Now, what this Mosaic channel allows you to do is actually pick 5 games or, you know, competitions or whatever they are, and actually have them live on the screen there, so you can watch all 5 games at one time. And when you decide to pick one of those particular games, maybe something exciting is about to happen, you can select that particular channel, jump to that channel, watch that game. Once the excitement's over, jump back to your 5 Mosaic games, or your Mosaic channel, and be able to watch all 5 games until something else exciting happens in one of the other windows, and you pop on over to there, and Bob's your uncle. You've got coverage right then and there. Now, moving towards the internet, basically, you know, if you've got your computer with you, well, now you've basically got a mobile TV, so you can watch the games wherever you are, from your office, from Starbucks, on the ferry, on the airplane. But really, really cool stuff there. And something else cool that Bell Mobility actually specifically has done is they're going to be releasing, I don't know if it's quite available yet, I actually checked the Play Store today briefly, but I didn't look too deep into it. But they're actually releasing or offering an application for both iPhone and Android, I believe, called Make It Epic. And basically what it allows you to do is take about a 20 to 30 second clip of, say for instance, yourself jogging down the street or something like that. And then you can go ahead and overlay any of these cool songs, like maybe a song from like the Rocky videos or some kind of cool Olympic themed type song. And you can overlay it, process it together, share it with your friends for a good laugh and kind of cherish the 2012 London Games. So anyways, I thought that was pretty cool. It's kind of like a nice little cherry on top there for you. So definitely you're going to want to check that out. Now the really cool thing is the mobile TV app. Bell actually has a proprietary mobile TV application. I think it's about, at least for this month, and I'm actually pretty sure this is the standard, but at least for this month it's $5 for 10 hours of continuous mobile TV viewing. And they have now set up, and I'm assuming it was due to an update that was downloaded onto, for the app, obviously before the Olympic Games started. But there's actually a tab on the phone itself to jump right into all the Olympic coverage. And while I have the phone here, I'm just going to go ahead and open it up here. And I'll just read out some of the stuff. So right now I'm looking at the London 2012 Olympics tab, right? There's all kinds of different tabs on demand. You got live, a bunch of other cool stuff with this mobile TV application. But it gives you the options. You can whittle it right down. So right now I can pick coverage of either athletics, what is it we got here? Aquatics, gymnastics, boating, court sports, field sports, combat sports, awesome, and others. And of course I can always jump to on demand and check out stuff. And they also have a guide so you can follow along and set alerts and things like that so that you can make sure that you don't miss anything while you're sleeping. So very cool stuff there. So with all that said, with these 3 different sources of media, and I'm sure Bell's not the only one offering these types of services. They may not be exactly the same, but you're definitely able to watch, if you're a satellite or cable customer, you're definitely able to watch the Olympics if you have internet. You're definitely able to watch the Olympics if you have a mobile phone. And you're actually capable of watching it in HD. Now, mind you, to watch in HD, you do have to have an HD capable phone. So I mean, if you don't have anything, if you have a phone with a display less than 720p, you're probably not going to get the same quality image. However, through my testing, it was just fantastic and I was blown away. Now it says LTE, HD and LTE. Out here in Vancouver Island, I actually only have HSPA plus coverage. However, I gave it a shot anyways and I was absolutely blown away with the clarity and the sharpness and the high definition of the mobile TV app on HSPA plus. Whether or not the picture would increase via LTE, I'm not too sure. I don't have the capability to just head on over to the mainland and check it out just for that purpose. However, just with the HSPA plus connection, watching mobile TV, watching the Olympics, I was able to see the swimmers. Everything just looked so crystal clear. It was just absolutely phenomenal. So really, really cool stuff there. So for those of you that are in Canada and you do happen to be with Bell, you guys are definitely in luck. Just check it out. Download the mobile TV app. Chances are you probably have a phone that's capable of running it in HD. So really, really cool stuff there. But anyways, guys, that's basically it. That's what I wanted to kind of talk about today. It's just, I thought it was really, really neat that, nowadays, we can watch the Olympics from wherever we are, literally right here at the beach. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start watching some sports. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers.